This is a short presentation to show how Aberdeen Citizens Advice Bureau handle client inquiries. Times are changing in the Bureau. If there are any positives to be taken from COVID, then it's given us the opportunity to consider how we go about our business. Traditionally, we've had a room full of clients waiting, sometimes up to 4 hours, to be seen by an advisor, and this has caused frustration, inconvenience for us and our clients. The way we adapted our working practices during the COVID-19 pandemic has proven that we can carry out client consultation without the need for face-to-face contact in every case. From the beginning of 2021, the Bureau will follow a different but familiar work model. There will be no more drop-in consultations. First contact will be by telephone, email or personal call at the office. Then we will follow a process designed to make our day-to-day operations more efficient and protect anyone working or calling at the Bureau from the risk of being infected with the COVID-19 virus. It looks complicated. It's not, I promise. Initial contact with the Bureau will be by one of 3 ways. The client will 1. Telephone the Bureau, 2. Send an email to the Bureau, or 3. Call in to the offices in person to arrange an appointment. However contact is made, whether by telephone, email or by a caller at the office, the client's details and a brief overview of the issue will be recorded to assess if the matter can be dealt with remotely or if a face-to-face meeting is required. No matter how a client initially makes contact, the details and circumstances will be considered, and either the client will receive a telephone call from an advisor to give the appropriate advice, or an appointment will be made for the client to call at the Bureau offices to see an advisor. If the matter is deemed to be one that can be dealt with without the need for a face-to-face meeting, then an advisor will be allocated to call the client back and assist. It's also possible to arrange a video conferencing call, such as Zoom, to offer advice. Once the matter has been concluded, the case can be closed. If, during the consultation, the advisor feels that a face-to-face appointment is required, then the advisor will contact a supervisor and discuss the matter. If the need is agreed, then the matter is reverted to the triage for an appointment to be made. Triage will contact the client and organise a mutually agreeable appointment time. At the outset, we said that the need for face-to-face meetings would be reduced. There will still be occasions when this form of meeting is essential. However, from March 2021, these will be more organised and structured by the introduction of an appointments-only scheme. When a face-to-face consultation is required, the Bureau admin team will contact the client and organise a mutually agreeable date and time for an appointment at the office. When attending an appointment, the client should bring all relevant paperwork with them and call at the office no more than 5 minutes before the appointed time. The introduction of this process is intended to keep the risk of COVID infection between our workforce, clients and anyone calling at the offices to a minimum. Just as importantly, in the longer term, we'll be able to control the workflow in the office to ensure that waiting time is eliminated or reduced and the number of people in reception area at any one time is kept to a minimum, allowing physical distancing. There is no doubt that once the new process is started, there will be some teething issues and questions. Please feel free to use our suggestion box or email us to pass on your experiences and suggestions for improvement. Thank you for watching this presentation. You can make an appointment to speak to one of our advisors by contacting Aberdeen Citizens Advice Bureau by telephone, email or by calling in at our offices at 41 Union Street, Aberdeen.